Now let's go to Lekki axis, where the issue of toll fee has been raising dust for some time now. After spending billions of naira on the road in agreement with the Lagos State government under the public-private initiative, the Lekki concession company, having fixed the road to international standard, is set to collect toll fee from road users. But some residents and Lagosians is seriously kicking against this. The company recently explained the details why they need to collect the fee on the new road, and you need to listen to this report.
Ahead of the December 18 date announced by the Lagos State government to commence toll operations on the Lekki-Epe Road, operators of the project Lekki Concession Company and the state government jointly addressed the media on the modalities for the toll project and the provision of alternative routes for would-be road users who may want to bypass paying at the toll gates. The briefing was short, designed to enlist support and the understanding of journalists. The State Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Lateef Ibirogba, Managing Director of LCC, Opoyo Oforiokuma, and some other delegates presented their reasons for introducing the projects.
As a model city, mega city, we must continue to give you the best things as it is done all over the world. That's why we have come up with this idea of this Etiosa Lekki Epe route, so that the journey to Epe before that used to be harrowing, costing you about 10-15 hours, will now be done in less than 2 hours, and without such problems you usually face. So for us to achieve that, really, we have to put in a lot of things. That's why the LCC has come in. That's why they have provided their money to put in something to give us, so that we can do our journey without the much of troubles we used to have. So in putting their money, we cannot say that you should recoup your money in 2 years, in 5 years, as they would have wanted to. Government had to habituate them, tell them that look, if it is negotiations you want to serve, then you have to spread this, so that you don't keep on telling negotiations to keep paying so much thing, because we know that you have a lot of things really to pay for. All these other things, you have some other bills to pay. That's why you need to spread that, so that it does not give you so much problem. The time, 25 years, 30 years, I think we have looked at it and felt that if they have to do that, then it will not cause so much problem.
It's not just about building the road, it's about managing the road. Look at the toll plazas, for example. At the Admiralty Circle Toll Plaza, we manage something like 2 million transactions a month. That takes a lot of processing, and it's no surprise, therefore, that we have advanced technology. There's no other plaza like that currently today in this country. And I'd like you to know that when you compare this toll plaza to many others around the world, it's right up there. So this is the most advanced technology brought here to bear in Lagos, Nigeria. In addition to that, we're conscious that there are incidents on the road. It could be breakdowns, it could be accidents, it could be stray animals. Since we set up our 24/7 incident management services.
Interesting as the government position sounds, journalists were quick to get clarifications on some thorny issues, like the perceived political motive behind the reintroduction months after government initially suspended the project. Between when the tolling system was initially mooted, coupled with the attendant opposition mounted by residents of Lekki axis, the suspension of the project and the set date for commencement, the concessionaire said it has put efforts in place for alternative routes, which observers say is a requirement for the existence of any such tolling system. We were taken around the road, howbeit long, but definitely in need of more work.
Nobody will be shortchanged in Lagos. That's what the government insists. And that's why we have said that until the roads, the alternative roads are clear, not ambiguous, not something somebody can come and say that these roads are not passable, this road will cause me so much trouble. We will not allow those. And that has been why it has taken us this long to finalize again, until we were sure that up to the first toll point there is this Oba Oniru Road, a Yusufu Oniru Road that will take you up to Market Road, to Bus Out, or such other options that you have, like the what is this other road? TF Uboi Road, and such other roads are there. Not until we are satisfied that yes, this is there, we did not allow that to happen. So now we have that alternative route.
I was involved in the stakeholder consultation, and our agreement and conclusion and recommendation to the government then was that before toll is commenced, the road must be substantially completed up to Chevron roundabout. Today, we have delivered more than substantial completion. We have gone, further Chevron roundabout, and the road fully delivered as 6-lane expansion. So it is not politically motivated in the sense of, run up to election or anything. It was to allow us engage with the community, engage with our stakeholders, including the pressmen, NGOs, civil society, urbans and chiefs, community leaders and opinion leaders, residents on the estate. And that is what has brought us back to where we are today.
We sought audience with the lawyer representing the Lekki residents, Mr. Ebunolu Adegborua. We wanted to know if he will back down on his agitation now that alternative route has been created in line with his earlier demand.
Government of Lagos State approved Oniru private layout as a scheme for the Oniru family, as a private scheme. And that scheme had been approved over 20 years ago, ever before the idea of toll fee came to the head of LCC. It is not an alternative road. Oniru Estate has been existing in Lagos State for years, and many of us are aware when Morocco was demolished in 1984 by Colonel Raji Rasaki. That was when Oniru Estate was approved, and that was when that estate has been in existence. All these roads had been there. They are not alternative. So it is quite very dubious and fraudulent of LCC to describe roads passing through a private estate as alternative to an expressway. Because why I said with the new estate, the site of no, sir. What agreement? That agreement cannot bind me as a road user. If Oniru Estate has an agreement with SCC which is not correct, it cannot bind me. If Oniru Estate decide to carry out a festival on a particular day and block their road, I have no choice. If they decide to have any party, if they decide to, for security reasons, close their road, I have no choice. But that is not even the point. The point is that, and I challenge LCC to come up publicly with a copy of the agreement. I have a copy. The agreement signed between Lagos State government and Lekki Concession Company is to the extent that the alternative to the Lekki Ekpe Expressway will be the coastal road.
We also reminded him of plans by the federal government to reintroduce tolling system across the country, bearing in mind that the proposed federal roads are presently in bad shape, contrary to the situation in Lagos State.
But you know that that is a proposal from the federal government. We are mobilizing. We are going to oppose it. There will be no return of toll on any federal road in this nation.
To have a better grasp of the possible challenge road users might encounter on the road, Sharplenstv went on an independent assessment, but surprisingly, some overzealous security personnel prevented our crew from taking shots. Our explanations met with brick wall. They insisted that the road is a private project, banning any type of coverage. As Lagosians await the December 18 date and following the court injunction recently obtained against the takeoff of tolling, there may be an increasing uncertainty and anxiety in the days ahead.
Oh, time is surely not on our side and we have to go now. I do believe you have enjoyed the show today. Why not join us same time next Sunday for another interesting edition of the program. Is anything happening around your area that you think the world should know about? Just pick your phone, call the numbers on your screen, or send an SMS to us. We will surely be there. You can also watch Sharplens on the net. Just Google Sharplenstv or log on to www.youtube.com/user/Sharplenstv and you'll find our videos and reports on the net. Until I come your way again next week, please stay out of trouble because Sharpness is always watching. Bye for now.